Well, Notre Dame Cathedral opens to the public again today after a brief closure. The historic Paris church was evacuated Tuesday after a well-known writer and activist committed suicide at the altar. The man was identified as Dominique Venner.
Local media reports that Dominique Venner shot himself in front of the main altar on Tuesday. Earlier in the day, Venner published a blog entry criticising France's legalisation of same-sex marriage.
The cathedral, which is a popular spot with tourists, was evacuated. Police then named the man who'd killed himself as Mr. Venner, who was an award-winning far-right historian. Earlier in the day, he had written an online article criticising the French government's decision to legalise gay marriage.
At the time of the suicide of this desperate man, there were 1,500 people in the cathedral. These people were quickly evacuated. I can only imagine how shocking this must have been for these people, these tourists.
Police locked down the cathedral for a few hours, but it was later reopened for a yearly service celebrating life. But the news quickly reached the faithful and tourists gathered outside.
It's tragic. I understand the desperation of some people, but it's sad to do this in Notre Dame.
Dominique Venner was a writer linked to France's far-right and nationalist groups. In a final essay published on his website, he railed against what he called a vile law legalizing gay marriage. In a possible reference to his suicide, Venner wrote, "We will need new, spectacular and symbolic actions to break the torpor, shake up our lethargic consciousness, and awaken the memory of our origins." Marine Le Pen, leader of the far-right National Front, hailed his suicide as a political act aimed at waking up the people of France.